Hello, it is World Wide Web Wednesday, June 24th, 2020. Steve Sipress here, and this is a test. We are live with a new to me, streaming service called StreamYard. I mean, I have the greatest clients in the world, and one of my clients turned me on to this. We were having a discussion yesterday, and I have been interviewed several times by people using StreamYard, but I didn't know what it was. I didn't wonder what it was. I didn't check into it at all. I do a ton of interviews all over the place all the time, and just kind of went in one ear and out the next. But my client yesterday was telling me about this. I forget why, and I'm checking it out and I'm testing it right here. It's called StreamYard, StreamYard.com, and what it is I can go onto that website and I can record a video as I am doing right now, and then it will stream it directly through one of my platforms, and it's totally free. And right now I'm coming to you, hopefully, I'm going to check out if this actually worked, on the platform I've been coming to you for a while. I've been recording daily Facebook Live videos every day for well over 3 years at facebook.com/smallbizhelp. And I started doing them on my personal page, but I've been doing, I don't know, for at least a year on my business page. And check it out. Jared Dog himself is here, and he's the one I'm talking about here, one of my awesome, awesome clients, Jeremy Danley. Can you see me? Can you hear me? I guess so. Is this working? So Jeremy turned me on to this. He is one of the nation's leading professional comedians and the leading marketer to venues where live entertainment takes place for comedians, music, anything at all. And so he told me that he's using this service and streaming it to like 5 different places every time he goes live. And I was like, what the heck? I got to check that out. So here I am. So I'm using the free version today as a test, and you can check it out at StreamYard.com. But here's the cool thing. I wouldn't do it if it was just this one platform, of course. I just do it right from Facebook as always. But the cool thing about StreamYard, I'm sure there's a bunch more cool things, but the thing I like is you can get the paid version, and it's only like $500 for the entire year, which I can't imagine. I mean, I can if you think about all the money that'll save me in time, because you can stream with this paid version up to 5 different places all at once. So normally when you see me, you have to go to facebook.com/smallbizhelp to see me live and post comments and interact and all that. Speaking of which, I see them piling up, a couple over there. I'll get to them before I lose my train of thought. But as soon as I hook up and check out that this actually worked, and more importantly, that it worked for me, that I was able to actually make it work, which is always a complete crapshoot and a surprise to me when any tech works for me. But you can see if it is working. I think it is. I'm getting comments, right? So this must be so incredibly easy that even I can do it the first time out. With that paid version, I can stream this directly to 5 places at once. So normally it takes me about 10 minutes. I used to have an assistant do it, but that didn't work out, and another one didn't work out. And I'm like, it only takes me 10, 15 minutes after a video to download it and then upload it onto all different platforms. I put it up on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, several Facebook pages and groups that I manage, my blog, my podcast. I put it all over the place. Well, with this StreamYard, supposedly I'm going to be able to go live all at once. I'll be live on Facebook. I'll be live on multiple Facebook pages. I'll be live on LinkedIn. I'll be live on YouTube, all at the same time. And you'll be able to watch me live in all those places, to post comments to all those places. Supposedly, this StreamYard will gather all those comments from all the different places and show up to me here, so you can interact with me and I can respond and answer your questions, comments, concerns, and we can have a conversation right here live. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to save me the time of that it takes to do that manually. Second of all, I'm going to be actually live on all those platforms instead of right now. You can go to YouTube and you can watch over 3 years of videos, but they were all placed onto YouTube as a recording, and they were recorded live on Facebook. But now I'll be actually broadcasting live several different places at once, be able to see all the comments at once. It'll save me the time of uploading it later, and just seems really cool. So go check it out if you want, StreamYard.com. They don't pay me any money for this. I don't get any, commission or something, but you can thank me later. You can actually thank my client, Dog, Jeremy Danley. You can go to, what's the website to go to? Especially if you want help, if you own a bar or a restaurant, you want help filling it, which these days you're basically one of the most hard hit industries in the world, thanks to the great shutdown. And clients that are using Dog services, until a few months ago, they were using it to fill their place. Now that a lot of places can't be filled, it could be half filled, quarter filled. Who needs help with that? Which barely surviving in your business. But Dog is helping people not only fill their place or half fill it or whatever the capacity is. He'll always hit it, but he's also helping them get more takeout orders and get more loyalty and raving fans. And he's doing all kinds of great things. So bar and restaurants are loving him more than ever, if that's even possible. And Dog says, thanks for the shout out. Well, of course, thank you for letting me know about this thing. And there you go. I don't see a website, but you can look him up here on Facebook, Dog. Can probably look him up on any search engine, Google or YouTube or anything, Dog, the comedian. And there it is, barbizhelp.net. Barbiz, B-I-Z, help.net. Heck, that's like the page I record my live videos on Facebook at facebook.com/smallbizhelp. So you'd think I'd be able to remember barbizhelp.net. There you go, barbizhelp.net. Check out Jeremy Danley, especially if you know anybody that owns a bar or restaurant and likes making tons of money instead of suffering through this great shutdown and the chaotic reopening and all that crap that's going on. So thumbs up from me right now for StreamYard, how easy it is that I can do it. And I think as of tomorrow, I will upgrade to the paid service, and therefore I'll be streaming live all over the place. And that will extend my reach and my conversations, my interaction with people, and it'll save me, I mean, that's for the year, $500. I have to think that in the course of a year, how many hours I'm going to save of time of downloading the video off of Facebook and then uploading it all to these other places. Like, holy cramoly, what a fantastic find. Thank you, Dog. Thank you to the previous people that interviewed me on it, even though it went in one ear and out the next, and I didn't even realize what was going on. I could have asked them, why are you using that? What does it do? But since I have the greatest clients in the world, one of them told me about it. Jeremy Dog Danley, thank you. Thank everybody else for watching the replay, anyone being here live. Post any questions, comments, concerns, wherever you're watching this, reading it, listening to it. And it seems like all systems will be go, and I'll be coming to you live on several different platforms in different places, thanks to this StreamYard tomorrow. Oh, a couple of things. One is, it kind of bothers me that you don't get a password every single time, which is only 3 or 4 times now that I've logged in. They have to send a code through an email, and then I have to enter the code. And they think for some reason that's more convenient. They're like, hey, no passwords needed. I'm like, okay, that's great, but I'd rather put in a password, especially since my computer saves all the passwords and it automatically fills them in. Now, every single time, unless Dog or somebody else can tell me a solution to this one, I got to put in my email, and then I got to go check my email and get the numbers on this code and then put the code in, and then finally I can get into my own thing. And the second thing is that they recommend that it only be used on a what do they say, a desktop or a laptop or whatever, and they don't recommend it on the phone unless you're on the go, they say. Well, I'm not on the go, as you can see from the rhinos on the wall. Fantastic Christmas present from a few months ago from my beautiful wife, Michelle. As you might be able to tell, I love the rhinos. I'm in my own home office. I'm not on the go, but I like using my phone for 6 out of the 7 days a week. And I only record from my laptop on Direct Mail Monday. But, if I use the tripod, I do that so you can read the stuff. But, other thing I like about this, that the Facebook Live videos automatically all come out in reverse, backwards. Now, I have recorded a video over a year ago, I think, when somebody told me a trick or the system or the steps, whatever you want to call it, to flip it around easily with 3 taps on the phone. But I always have to do that every time. And I did forget once or twice over the past over a year or so since I knew it. And then the video comes out backwards. And then if I'm, I got words on my shirt or on the wall, or I'm showing something and it's backwards. And when I watch people do that, it's kind of frustrating when you see that they have like some kind of quote on the wall or plaques on the wall or something, and they're all backwards. I'm like, I did record a video on that and someone showed me how to do that. You might want to figure out how to do it. But then I got to think, Facebook, why do you make all the videos come out backwards? The cool thing here with StreamYard, I didn't have to do anything and it comes out forwards. So maybe I'll set this thing up on a tripod, or maybe I will record from my laptop. I don't know. I have to figure it all out. And so I will figure it out soon, and possibly be using this. I suggest the same to you. Do your due diligence, check it out, see if you like it. Dog says, I'll show you how to work around the password issue. See, I knew it. Did I mention I have the greatest clients in the world? Thank you. And Dog says, StreamYard just announced mobile hosting as well. Forgot who you're talking to. I don't know what that really means, but I'm using a mobile device. I'm using my phone. So if that's what you mean, I'm already using it. But otherwise, I will talk to you. Thank you for the offer, for the help. And looks like I'll be getting this thing going. So far I recommend it, but don't listen to me. Trust your gut and check it out yourself. StreamYard.com. Anyone who does live videos, this appears to make the whole thing easier, especially if you're going in multiple places. If you're not, you ought to be, right? If you're taking the time to do a live video on Facebook, you ought to at the same time broadcast it through LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook pages, groups, whatever. Why not, right? Do it once and multiply the results of your work. And Dog agrees and concurs and says, boom. And I don't think he means that I should use a boom mic. Oh, such terrible attempt at humor there, especially in front of a professional comedian who is now, as usual, laughing at me and face planting and going, I can't believe that I ever even talked to this ridiculous guy. Anyway, that'll do it for World Wide Web Wednesday. Thank you a million times to your dog. Thank anybody else for being here live or on the replay, and I will catch you tomorrow on the Throwback Thursday. Oh, how do you end? Oh, there it is. I'm guessing you hit the end button. So over and out. Let's see if this works. Bye-bye.